even though I'm not like a gaming journalist or anything like that, sometimes I put the little detective hat on, and you just want to go and kind of line up some dates on some things, right? And this is something that is very interesting to me because it kept ringing in the back of my head, and I think it's something that we could potentially see this E3 from Microsoft, and I think that from the sounds of it, it would be pretty cool. Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I certainly do appreciate it. I would also appreciate it if you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button because it helps out the channel tremendously, and it would mean a lot to me personally. So what I'm talking about here is, if you guys can remember back to last year, and I know that's asking a lot to kind of remember back to last year, but okay, this is very interesting stuff because Microsoft's Phil Spencer had mentioned something that was very, very interesting, and when you put these two dates together, it comes out even more interesting, right? So, and I did a video about Phil Spencer saying this. So Phil Spencer said, "We have just signed some exclusives that won't be ready for 2 to 3 years, no point in showing them." And I remember doing a video about that, and this was a thing that was announced on June 15th of 2017, so like during pretty much like the E3 times and things like that. So he's talking about how people were a little bit upset that they didn't really show much outside of like the next 12 months or so at E3. And so Phil Spencer said, hey, we did sign some exclusive deals and they're not going to be ready for a little bit. Now, what's interesting here is about 2 weeks prior to this is a point where we get this mysterious tweet from a writer named Mark Lawrence who says, my short story Dark Tide may become the basis for a new Xbox game. That would be fun. And this was something that kind of went below the radar. A couple smaller sites ran with it, but none of the bigger sites. And I thought this was very interesting because if you look at what this game is, actually, it was, or this book, it was a short horror story from this kind of anthology. It's like a horror slash fantasy type thing, and I think that would be a very well received type game if you were to turn that into a game, because I think that would mean that it would have to be like a mature type story, and that's I think what a lot of people are asking for. So I don't know if that's something we would see actually today, or I mean this year announced, but it would be something that we could possibly see a teaser for or something, and it sounds like it would maybe be a new IP. So that's what a lot of people have been asking for. So if you line up the dates to that, he tweets that out on June 5th, and then Phil Spencer on June 15th says, hey, we just signed some deals. You know, that could be a coincidence, but I'm not really a person that believes in coincidences, so this to me more or less sounds like Microsoft had signed multiple deals for new games, and this could be something, a basis for new games. Now, are we going to get it this year? Assuredly not. Are we going to get it next year? Who knows? But maybe they have enough time to do some kind of teaser or something like that, just to kind of you know, show off to the fans or whatever. And it does sound like it's an interesting premise. I was kind of looking it up. You can actually read the short story for yourself. It's like free, and yeah, so I will link this stuff so you guys can check it out because it's very interesting and did indeed run under the radar. So very cool stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you guys would be into or think would make an interesting game? Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.